Fucking nanos.
Send a brief when you're ready.
Alright, well, who do we have a ground command, or?
I'll be acting ground command. Nobody else chose it.
Alright, cool. Alright, this is High. Here is your objective today. Break. So, first off, south of our HQ by the entrance, we have a large variety of ITT transports, including an armed and flamethrower model. So if you wish to use those today, feel free, but otherwise, here is your objective. Break. So, recently, we have always known that rebel forces and local bandits have been making deals to trade arms, information, starships, even the works. But we have never been able to really catch them in the act. However, our spy network that we've implemented within some bandit factions has recently made a breakthrough and actually caused a bit of distrust between rebel and bandit forces, to the point we are actually getting reports of shootouts going on between these two factions, both of which will be directly hostile to us. In our immediate proximity, in the town of Tajikja, there is currently a active shootout taking place that's turned the whole village into an open war zone. Break. For the sake of keeping the peace on this planet, we are going to need to move there ASAP and clear them out. Other FOBs in the AO are sending Stormtroopers to other towns where there is reported to be gunfire between these two factions, so expect after clearing that town and RTBing to possibly redeploy in case one of those Stormtrooper groups is not able to complete their job. So for now, the objective is as follows. Break. We're going to send our air wings and ground troops to Tajikja. We're going to clear it out of both bandit and rebel forces, and then we are going to RTB. Anyone have any questions? Over.
It's a negative again.
My question is, what the fuck was that?
10, can I go over there and get anyone
Good thing I
up?
walked away.
No.
The medic.
God will
Fuck
do that
it.
for you.
I don't even want to know.
I don't want to know.
What?
Do I?
That's a great
Someone
start.
Did something, blew the light up, knocked everyone down.
It's the pilot!
Those damn Boston spies just got us again.
So, I guess the Bothan spies were able to get in our base last night and blow up one of the lats. I'm gonna assume it was a Bothan spy and not one of you being retarded, but let me quickly respawn that lat and pretend that never ever fucking happened. Break.
That sounds
Make sure
like
nobody
a
gets-
Over, whatever, guys.
Gilly, we need some
Welcome to
Do we
TSB!
need to expect any civilian presence in that town?
Yes. Though for the sake of frames, they might not actually be there. Just blow up buildings.
Do we have a JTAC on 50 or 55?
Check.
Alright, Granite went out and grabbed it.
We're
Yeah,
trying to block
we're doing
it.
70, seems.
Oh.
He's gone from
Medic.
company chaplain to the pet chaplain.
Oh no!
Drums.
Oh my god.
Otherwise, AO's ready at your earliest convenience, guys. Good luck, have fun. Just...
Alright, Alpha, you on 50?
Hey, bro.
So, yeah,
Guess
again,
you
to
guys load
those
up
of
in
you
a
guys
left.
coming in, there's a glitch where some of their
With one of our,
loadouts
like,
aren't
5
coming
pilots
in,
that we have.
right? One just has Django's face,
we'll do.
but yeah,
It's for one behind you guys.
I don't know.
We're gonna load up into.
What did I just do? I just selected JK and Skelly,
This is
double-clicked on
TIE Fighter
JK,
2 ground
and
command.
then
Do
hit
you read?
OK to override Skelly's loadout to
Go to ground.
JK's, because they're both
Be
medics,
advised,
so they
I'm
should
fast
have the same
read off
loadout.
weapon armament or TIE fighter. You have
So
10,000
219's
rounds
gonna
of
try to
slow
fly a
fire
TIE
at laser
fighter, that should
cannon,
be good.
10 rounds of fast fire at laser cannon, and 8 times.
But as soon as they get
Who
over there, I'm
knows
going to
where
set
it's going?
independent and blue
Concussion
for to
missiles.
hostile. And that should make this
AO
AO
kind
kind
of
of light up between the
loaded up.
patrolling and garrison forces. But yeah, that's blowing up in the
I am not in the
base.
box,
That's actually
so-
not that hard, or that's not that rare. Last week we had one blow up because they wedged the rear turret into this tower, and it got caught, and yeah, I think I highlighted that one, but they are gonna get underway now. I will admit, based on what my pilots have said, these three are a bitch to fly. The bombers are actually pretty decent.
Also lift off and head towards your designated LZ area.
Yeah, like the Imperial stuff doesn't fly too well. That's why I use the Lats, and then I have 2 TIE bombers templated. Alright, so when they get a bit closer, I will change the side relations, and hopefully we'll start having a firefight between both factions.
Try and stay in parallel.
So, Blue 4 hostile to Independent.
If you see any hardened targets or hardened fortifications, go ahead and clear air on it.
The kids were all hiding with one of the other squads.
Well, I expected to hear some shooting. There we go.
And air, if you read me on 50, if you see any vehicles approaching the town from, you're free to swag.
Copy.
Solid copy. On the way. Copy.
Right on him. So that gave Granite a pretty nasty hit. That was another hit on him. But he's going to be able to tank those 2 rockets.
Air, feel free to defend yourselves and light the fucks up.
So yeah, these guys actually taking some rocket fire for landing that close. 219th trying to get a beat on that flight model. Actually doing pretty well. And they have opted for this insurgent over here. So blowing up the flagship of the Independent Bandit faction. I have the Weakways, because they're the normal guys you see for Black Sun. And now we're just going to really focus on the garrison.
Hey, from more. Alpha, report in when you're all landed.
Alphas are landed, we're moving west.
So they're all up. I got forces now maneuvering around. Medic is taking care of some people that have gone down. And it looks like that building was blown up. Yep, so that's the show, the Lats today. I am not fucking around. The Rebels have rocket launchers that are, you know, going to work and be guided, similar to the Republic HH-15 model, which I used to train people on. So I am not going to pull punches because I know the Lats can take those rocket hits, but 3, and they are totally fucking toast.
On the way.
So I'm going to have this force
make
come
sure
up.
you're marking the buildings you clear on map.
And I'll also be templating some additional squads to send in, but that fighting is starting to die down. But now the focus is of these guys. Granted, this is high. That lat looks like it took quite a few hits. I'd say just land it for now. We'll have some repair teams work on it and grab a different lat. We'll see what we can do about getting it fully repaired later.
Okay, bro.
Aaron missing all those Vulcan hits. Now he puts it in them and gets those proper hits there. So, now the player base, again, it's going to be a slow clearing out of this location. I am set to invisible, still set to whisper. Now these guys are simply coming in.
TIE Fighter to ground command, be advised you have ×1 U-wing over to the far south side of that
So now
area.
the real trick is finding my
over
guys in
in
order
a
to hide
designated
and template.
hangar.
Copy. Copy that.
Hey, firm, you're clear to hit it.
I'm just sending my guys in as on garrison. If one of those lads
Okay,
kind of
firm.
stays still, I will hit them with the rocket. The TIE Fighters are actually a bit weaker, so I don't generally try to shoot at those guys. Because flying those things is already painful enough.
Somewhere southwest.
So, these groups are taken out. I'm going to immediately start trying to delete bodies behind them. Now we're having shots go back and forth like this. On that one rebel, a grenade gets fired off as well.
Hey, I'm just landing them at the LZ Bravo.
Just heard a rocket strike go. Not sure if that was a lat or something. Looks like it was 219 trying to take out that U-wing, actually. So these guys are running out, trying to counter the push going up right here.
Cypher to ground command, be advised. Enemy bird has been struck. Enemy bird has been struck.
Hey, firm.
Alright, let me grab an AT, dude.
Alpha, what's the
He's
status?
flying too quick. He is actually
Alpha's
trying
good
to
with clearing
evade.
buildings,
I think
taking
they've
a couple
realized I
casualties,
can,
but we're alright.
I can dish out a
Hey,
bit
firm, I see
today.
you. We're still parallel to one another. Keep up the pace.
As soon as I see him stop and hover for a second, I will strike him.
Hey,
So
firm,
Aunties
granted.
deployed. By the time they RTB, I will heal their lats. So now they're going to have 2 in the air. And I'll be teleport myself up. So they're turning buildings into CCPs, I'm assuming, to you know, keep themselves healed up. Yeah, they got 2 men down right here. They have JK working on him. Skelly is also around, so they formed that up into a light CCP. Gonna have these guys kind of cut through right here.
Take this backpack.
Third floor clear. I come downstairs.
Now they're firing back and forth.
Copy. Understood.
What do you mean copy? I didn't right click. Alright, now let me get this group ungarrisoned. Again, this is just meant to be a bit of a short op today, working on shock tactics. Shock and awe for the player base to continue assaults and move through. Deal with the wounded, you know, form CCPs, get them up immediately, and then just, you know, keep pushing into towns. Because that's honestly one of the hardest thing a unit can learn, in my opinion, is knowing how to react when you have a few guys go down between a few squads. How to set up a medical station for them to get them up, but still focus on the objective. Because as soon as you put your foot in, you're not going to do too well.
Into the next building.
So they are quickly, you know, breaching and clearing, doing what they can. And we are just marining things in here. But, I mean, for all the territory they've taken, you know, all the guys they've had to fight, I think they've done a pretty good job so far. So Granite's doing a bit of a hover right now. I'm going to see this guy is going to run for the rocket launcher. And I'll show you what I can pull.
TIE Fighter to ground command, be advised.
this.
I've marked 2 times enemy ITT, unknown what type of weapon class.
Man, that thing flies quick.
Hey, firm, are they inside the town or approaching town?
Inside the town, inside the town.
Hey, firm, infantry's clear that area. You can clear to hit it.
Hey, firm.
Yep, so Lats are doing a good job maintaining speed to fly around. Granite playing a little loose, but Malin's been definitely doing a good job.
Alpha, what's your status?
Alpha's good. We're still clearing buildings moving south.
Hey, firm. It's slow as booze.
I think I lost the lock there with the little thing in the way. Oh, look at Malin right there. There we go, immediately cuts left.
If you,
But the AI won't do this, which is why I spend a lot of time actually shooting at him, because
Copy, looking.
Well, they just won't pull it themselves.
On the cupola.
Hey, firm, just hit it with a rocket.
How'd I miss that? Making myself look bad.
Air, watch fire. Friendly's danger close.
Alright, hold fire on that. Thank you, Air.
Right on his ass.
A lad or something inside of it. Transport.
So yeah, giving these guys 2 rockets apiece, but as you can see, when I make the hit, if they're flying too slow, they're gonna immediately react. So Malin immediately running, because if it's a double tap, it's gonna score a kill. And now we're having some forces firing back and forth.
Negative, this is close. You're good though.
Copy.
Alpha's ground, working our way behind you, not in cover on the east side here.
This guy does not want to fucking fire. Maybe he's set to defend only right now. That's exactly it. He's set to defend only like an idiot.
Roger. Copy.
So I'm going to tell him to drive out. Hopefully he didn't just override. Nope, he's still set to that setting. Awesome. So Granite definitely keeping high right now. I think both pilots now know they fly low. I will hit them with those rockets. So I got to make sure I'm also away from the players right now, because I'll tell Malin he took a rocket hit to switch out the lat for now. We'll get that one fixed a bit quicker. Alright, there goes the ITT. Where is that T7 gunner? Auntie needs to get up and fire at it. I don't know why she's in her inventory, because she could insta-kill it.
Alpha check in.
Because her troops are going down right now.
Alpha checking in. We're being engaged
Nano's
by
up with the
a
machine gun.
enemy ITT. We have no way of taking it out at this moment.
Where?
Wait one.
Gonna have these guys form up, but they are kind of encircling.
Air, once he gives you a location, go ahead and swag it.
Ready for orders.
Have these guys coming
Here
from the
marker
tree
is
line right here.
semi-active for ITT. It's in that area.
Yeah,
Friendly
ITT
danger
has
close, about 100
completely
meters
pulled
east
back.
of that.
Interesting. Wise, I've got these guys grouped up. One of them's trying to use stun rounds on him.
Take cover into that.
Ice Dragon is down right there.
Yeah, firm.
Yeah, Auntie, like now that thing's completely out of range. So now Air's gonna have to hit it. Oh, this rebel's going for blood. Instead, decides to fire over at Bad Wolf, and now he's shooting at Snape, and Snape gets the kill.
Compound.
So I'm going to move these guys into the large compound here now that it's pretty much cleared. ITT I have coming back around. Hopefully Auntie has her weapon lined up. Auntie! Auntie, come on. Come on, he's coming. Get behind cover. And when it gets close, hit it. Air
Alpha to
conducting
Air,
a strike.
on that
Hits the
ITT,
unarmed
496.
ITT.
Blew up one, I'm looking for the other.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, so the rocket goes left. It's almost dead. Yeah, there we go. Whoop! Airborne.
Was that the one?
A firm.
It's in space now, don't worry about it.
Alright, deleting a few more of these bodies.
Be advised, second one engaged in the market. It's flaming wreck.
Oh man, that lat going right over their heads.
Alpha,
Classic Star Wars Battlefront style.
With the down U-wing, let me know. Then we're gonna start pushing east from here.
Compound's clear.
So we got that QRF there. These guys are probably going to get a bit aggroed
follow
on that
behind Bravo,
vehicle.
we're gonna push east and clear the rest of the town.
Yeah, she's burning in the back corner. That was a pretty good bit of air right there. Grenade. Thermal detonator gets thrown by a friendly. Accidentally knocks out Auntie. Now these forces are starting to cut through because there honestly is not that much in terms of survivors. And since this is a bit of an oasis, it's hard for me to like actually, you know, find a good place to bring rebel reinforcements in. I'm gonna try one more group.
Grant, I need you to RTB and pick up a late insert.
Affirm.
So I'm gonna tightly pack these fuckers like sardines here. And I'm gonna see if I can beat the player base here and get them up under these trees.
Copy that.
So I'll throw a bit of a counterattack on this group right here, so I got something. And yep, they just decide to schwack that ITT right off the bat. Yeah, definitely spawned in a bit close. ACO getting up on this tower, noticing he's taking shots. Now we have Holy Light, Skelly, and 10 quickly engaging these rebels right here. So some of them caught in the open, they are engaging from range, some going prone, some sticking in cover. Sounds like Holy just grabbed his weapon.
Flash fire if you can, hit that with everything you got.
Affirm.
Oh, is that Frisk running off on his own? If he comes a bit closer, I will try to steal him. Nope. Oh, look, he's actually pulling back to his squad. That you don't see that every day.
Alpha has cleared enemy contacts moving east.
Hey, firm Alpha.
So I'm actually, because this group...
Over there, there's enemies by those group of houses over there with a vehicle.
Hear that going in. Someone's going back to pick up a late joiner.
Northeast. Those buildings I'm pointing at right now.
On the way.
You can go to.
Solid copy. On the way.
Send that
Fire
group
to
in.
ground command. Be advised, there are no hostiles coming outside of the AO at this time. I think friendlies inside of town might be considering hostiles inside of town.
I'm not sure what they're referencing there specifically.
Call up Alpha for that one.
Ground inbound with 1 times reinsert.
He's now coming in with that reinsert.
Hey, firm.
Then I'll be off comms for 2 mics.
Now we got some guys to fire back and forth. They're set to... I think the air's making everyone set themselves to defend only. Yep, so, alright. That's why there isn't that much
Alpha
shooting.
to air, those were just some infantry leftovers that seem to be pushing from the southwest. We took them out.
Affirm.
Just gotta override that as a Zeus, because you want the infantry to
Ground,
obviously
be
fire
advised, I'm
first.
seeing a bunch of infantry coming from the southeast. Am I clear to engage those?
Hey, firm, you're clear to engage.
Well, you already started engaging before you got permission. Get me out of that. He's too far. Hey, game. Hey, game. Stop having a heart attack. There we go. God. Yeah, you gotta be careful with swap. It can get a bit antsy. Yeah.
Off comms, 2 mics.
So they have that position cleared. And they storm through this one. We're about 30 minutes in. Alright, not bad, not bad. What's up, Gore? What about beloved Goat Team 6? So, Karam here is popped the shield.
I'm making my way to the gunshots.
Fires down a few dudes. I got one dude right there. I guess he's just falling back.
Cover that.
Alright, so I should start working on the next AO. I'll boop the health up on that a bit. And on that one a bit. So yeah, it's only about a 25 person op, but for Star Wars stuff, for what I give these guys, it's kind of fair, you know.
Hot commands, the ground.
This is, hi, send traffic.
Update on town pacification, nearly complete. Please advise on next objective.
Roger, make sure the town is thoroughly clear, and then RTB, I will radio in to see what is going on in other sections. How copy?
Good copy, aye.